Hello and welcome to Caravanning with the Missus. Thanks for tuning in, joining, watching, subscribing.
Can you just be yourself? I don't like it.
And I hope you're all well. So, Sadie's here, as you can hear. She's telling me to be myself because apparently when I do my vlogs I speak really quickly. That's a deliberate thing. It's because I think if I speak really slowly, it'll send people to sleep. Or do my normal speak, it sends people to sleep.
How you normally speak is okay. It's not slow.
Oh, right, okay. I'll speak how I normally speak.
You speak too fast and you're gasping for breath at the end of the sentence.
Anyway, Sadie's here, as you can tell. Are you right, my little chickadee pea?
Yes, I'm alright, thank you.
Are you nice and cosy with your, what are you quaffing?
I've got a cider.
Oh, nice. Nice. Cider, lovely. I've got a bottle of something. Proper job. From Proper Job. From lovely, what's it? Aldi Maldi. So yes, anyway, let's crack on. I feel myself speeding up now. Otherwise the intro just goes on. So we're at Crowmarsh, Gifford. Again, one of our favourite sites. I'll probably show you around tomorrow for those that haven't seen it. We just got here today, 2-hour drive. So that's lovely. We seem to be getting into a routine now.
It's 1.5 from here.
Yeah, it's 1.5 hour drive. Do apologise. Quite easy to get here. It's just, where are we? Just sort of between Henley and Oxford and Reading. Sort of a triangular thing going on. But we love it here. Because it's chilled. We also love it here. According to Sadie. So, for somebody who didn't want to be on the vlog, oh dear. So yes, it's about 4 degrees outside, so a bit nippy around the old nips. But of course we're lovely and cosy in here. So what are we doing? Let's spin you around so you can see how cosy we are. Got the ambient lights on. I know the cushion's behind my back. And there we are. That was interesting. So yes, we seem to have got in a routine now, haven't we? Sadie hasn't forgotten her PJs because she's wearing her special.
I've got them on.
She's got them on. Very nice. You happy with them? Because we bought those in York on our last.
Not these ones we did.
Oh, we didn't get those ones. Oh no, we didn't.
It looks the same to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, well they're PJs, aren't they?
Yeah,
PJs,
exactly.
PJs, SmeeJs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're not the ones you got. From
No,
York.
okay. But as long as they're nice, anyway.
Yeah,
So yeah, she hasn't forgotten anything so far. Although we could do some loo roll actually, couldn't we? Actually, that's urgent. So I need to dash out, get some loo roll. So what I thought we might as well do is I'm going to go for a walk. Well, we've just started watching Harriet. What's her name? Harmon. You know, she's on Jasmine Harmon, whatever it is.
Yeah, renovation.
Yeah, you know, she does Life in the Sun or whatever, but she's doing this renovation program at 5 o'clock this week and last week, and it's really good, so we're watching that. Then at 6, then I'm going to nip out, I'm going to order a curry, ask that to be ready in an hour. Meanwhile I'll go get some loo roll and stuff from Morrison's. Is it Morrison's or Waitrose? Waitrose. So I'll get some, and then obviously there's a micro pub just around the corner, so I'll have a quick beer in there, go and fetch me curry and walk back. It's Thursday. We just got here a couple of hours ago, well, about 3 hours ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're staying until Monday, so it's our usual 4-nighter. We're on grid this time because we've got no choice here, which is nice. We like being on grid, we like being off grid. On grid here is only £20 a night. It used to be 18, but it's just gone up this year. But it's still good value for money, isn't it?
Yes,
So yeah, we love it. So well, there we go. Let's see how the rest of the night pans out. Oh, if you don't mind as well, because you got anything else you'd like to say? No. Right. Yes. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say then. I was going to say. Just one little thing. Our views have not been doing too too well recently. So if you didn't mind liking, sharing, commenting, watching it again, get the number of views up. Yeah, watch it all day. You could just set it all on.
Ask questions and comments below.
Yeah, comments below and all that. No. Well, I don't. It's because I don't want to spend all day every day looking at my phone answering everybody's comments. So that's why I don't comment. Yeah, I know that's how you get more views, but. All right. Then. Anyway, let's see what kicks off tonight. Morning! It's Friday morning. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful morning, as you can see. It's all nice and crispy over there. It's all melted over there. Here's the site anyway, for those that might not have seen it before. We have a neighbour. Don't know if anyone's in there, but anyway. So yes, just basically a field. So we're off. We're off. Sadie's already marching down the road. I haven't got any plans for today really. It's about midday, late start as usual. Usually tend to sleep in very late. Oh yes, we might have we're looking for some, what are we looking for? Why are we out today, my little flowerette? So we're going downtown, where we're just going to have a smooch around. We're going into Oxford, maybe not. No, probably not. Yeah. Well, we're going to Wallingford. Let's see how. I've got my walking boots on, so I'm ready for a walk if we need be. I'm getting more and more conscious that all our vlogs have exactly the same stuff in it. I suppose they always do, don't they? Because everybody likes doing what they like doing. So that's why you keep doing it when you're on holiday. We always have walks, vlogs, beer, eat, walk, beer, eat, all the rest of that. So all good stuff. Anyway, we love it round here. Here's the driveway to the campsite. There you go, it's a bit muddy, just go around there and then there's the main road. Anyway, let's see how it pans out.
Oh, loving today's little walkette. Walking through to South Morton, just next to Wallingford, about an hour's walk in total. I was going to, this field here that I'm walking along, I'll flip you around so you can see what I'm talking about. Usually it's full of cows in the summer, but I guess they're in their little shelters. But today it's full of sheeps. But I was thinking next time I go through here, well, in the summer sometime, I can use it for my cow therapy. And you might have heard me refer to that in a previous vlog. Because the cows aren't here, I won't elaborate. I'll tell you more about my cow therapy and why I need it in another vlog. Oh, there's the little sheepettes. So yeah, I'm heading towards sunny South Morton. Love this walk. Oh, it's beautiful. Listen to that. Hear the faint rumblings of a jet airplane in the distance, because we are near RAF something or other, and also over the Caravan. I think most sort of early evenings around 5 o'clock there's a few what are they called, the twin engined huge twin engined helicopters coming in. This little chap, hey? Where is he? There he is. Oh. They're all curious looking at me. But yeah, there's obviously a big RAF camp somewhere near us. So I'm kind of going off near Chelsea. I think Chelsea will be over to my left, and South Morton over sort of straight ahead, a bit to the rightish. There's the bear. I'm sort of walking in Didcot direction. I wouldn't mind actually continuing the walk going to Didcot at some point. Maybe not today because it's a bit late. It's about 2-ish. Yeah, it's about 2-ish in the afternoon at the minute. So I should be able to get to the bear, have a swift one, and then come back. Beautiful. What a day. Trying to make the most of today, because I don't think we're going to be getting the sun too much tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. I think it might be sunny periods with a bit of rain, but I know there's certainly a bit of rain and cloud coming back, and temperatures are going up a bit, which is nice. But then on the other hand, it's nice walking along this grass and it's all nice and crispy. Oh, love it. Love it. That's what I love about caravanning in the winter. It's just gorgeous. Sadie's back at the caravan. She'll be sat reading her book, no doubt, or she might be watching a bit of telly bobs. She finds it a little bit of a struggle this time of year, around Christmas time-ish. So hopefully getting her out on the van does her a bit of good. Because I suppose a lot of people on Christmas time you tend to dwell on things, I suppose, don't you? People who aren't here anymore and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, hopefully she finds it therapeutic in the caravan. Probably ask her later on. Oh, love it, love it. In a microlight, someone's in a microlight this time. Look at that, that's Wallingford over yonder. Over there, if you can see my finger. Beautiful. Had a nice morning actually in this in Wallingford, and a nice breakfast in the Molly's little cafe. Nice vegan breakfast. I had a nice vegan breakfast. It's called Prince of Wales. Well, he's no longer Prince of Wales, is he? He's the king. But that was delicious. What was it? Avocado on toast. Oh yeah, with pumpkin seeds on it. It's green, they're lovely and crunchy. And then it was done with this sort of fried up mixture of mushrooms, onions and tomatoes. with a little bit of sriracha sauce just to spice things up a bit. It was beautiful actually, I loved that. Quite a nice experience in there. Although Sadie's about writing a review, she says it's not particularly clean. That's her thing. Of course I don't notice that quite so much, but then she started to point out that in the corner next to where we were sat there was a dead fly that had been caught in a spider's cobweb. So you don't want to be having your cup of coffee looking at all that going on. And in the corner of the window there's like lots of dead flies and dead things. So yeah, that sort of thing could have done with a little bit of a clean. But I was alright there. But then that does make you think, well, if it's not that clean out here, then what's it like in the kitchen? What else is in your food that you hadn't bargained for? But yes, hopefully not more dead flies. But you could actually see into the kitchen actually, it looked alright. Looked a bit compact, but clean enough. Anyway, I shall stop gibbering on. And let's see how the rest of my walk and the rest of my day indeed pans out. I just had a pint and a half in the Bear in North Morton, I believe it's called. There's some lovely people in there actually. One thing about vlogging, I suppose, you know, it started off with a couple sort of asking about my camera and stuff, and I was telling them about vlogging and all that, and then met another couple just giving me, just talking about who live near in Didcot. Just so I said I'd give them a shout out. So hello, Linda, Saeed, and Daisy the dog. It was lovely to meet you today. Yeah, and thank you very much for your advice. And that's one of the reasons that I love going down pubs and stuff. You end up chatting to all sorts of people. It's really nice. And you get a flavour of what the area's like, where to go, where not to go. They've given me, I don't know, maybe more realistic expectations of Didcot, because I was hoping to walk to Didcot. I might walk to Didcot. I quite fancy it's another couple. It's another, I think it's about another 2 or 3 miles in that direction. So I wouldn't mind walking there. I'd need a bit more time to do it. But I mean, this has been a lovely walk, so it's just continuing this walk a bit. So that would be nice. But yeah, they were just sort of giving me realistic expectations of Didcot. Thank you very, very much. As long as it's got a pub, that's great. And told me about these other places that I should visit. So that was lovely. Lovely to meet Daisy the dog. Not the first Daisy the dog I've met, but there you go, that's lovely. So yes, now walking back, just slightly concerned about the sun. Obviously it's getting quite low now. And this time of year, it goes from low sun to no sun pretty quickly, probably within the hour actually. It's now 3:30, so I should be back to Sadie at the Caravan, maybe about an hour and 15 minutes, so about 4, 4:45ish. But I'm expecting it'll probably be quite dark then. But I think I've just got the fields for, oh hang on, I'm going the right way aren't I? Yeah, I think so. I've just got the fields for, well, for most of that journey, but probably about 45 minutes to an hour I think I'm on the fields, and then I'm going through Wallingford, which is obviously quite lit up, through housing estate in Wallingford. And then a little bit further to Crowmarsh, Gifford. So let's show you where I'm going. There we are. Beautiful. Oh, tell you what, I love walking this time of year when it's lovely and crispy and fresh. Pardon me. Just realised there is a light aircraft airfield. A light aircraft airfield just over that way a bit. I've seen a little Cessna type thing taking off, which was nice. So yes, a lovely jubbly. Anyway, beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yes, lovely walking to you, chatting to you guys. Saeed and what was the other one? Linda. Was it Linda? Hang on, check my phone. Make notes of everything because I know my memory is not that brilliant. Having said that, I think my memory's alright. It's nothing to worry about, is it? So yeah, it was Linda with a Y. Linda, Saeed and Daisy. It's lovely to chat to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget everybody as well, because our views have been going not that great recently. So if you didn't mind liking, that would be superb. Sharing if you feel the urge, which would be nice. Even commenting, which would be great. Don't expect an immediate reply with your comments. But I usually get back to, well, if it warrants a reply. Sometimes if you say great video, I suppose it warrants a thank you very much. But you might not say great video, you might say that pub looked a bit rough, so it doesn't necessarily warrant a reply. But there you go. I feel like I'm going on a bit now, getting up to some horses now. I haven't got a horse phobia, but I told you, as far as cows are concerned, it's not a phobia, it's just a bit of therapy I need. Bit of therapy for the cows. Oh, where's my phone? Might be Sadie saying, oh, are you on your way? You see the horses? Where are they? Yeah, there they are. Lovely. Anyway, let's see how the rest of my walk pans out. I think it'll be probably twilightish by the time I get to Wallingford, so I might be sliding around in the mud in the twilight, but that's okay. I must admit, that's one good thing about having the phone with a really good battery, because I just don't need to worry about the battery. I can spend as much time as I like surfing, videoing, recording and stuff with the phone, although I tend not to use it to video these days. Well, just give Sadie the odd update. But I don't need to worry about the battery at all, because obviously if it does get dark, I'll need the phone's torch to show me the way. And I think the phone's got about 80% battery left, so that'll easily be able to illuminate my path for a good period of time. So I don't need to worry about any of that. I do find the way here, that's the thing about this walk, which is a little bit of a challenge. The way here, you keep crossing over this little stream, and you keep, because it goes a little bit curvy, the stream's a bit curvy, you cross over it a number of times. But on the way here, I always cross over it either one too many times or one too few times, but I end up on the wrong side. Actually, this is my mistake. I'll spin you back round again. This is my mistake. When I was walking here, I went along here, and this goes over through a little gate, and it goes over the bridge, which goes over the river. So I went over that earlier. That was my mistake, because that gets me to the other side of the river, which I didn't need, which means when you eventually follow it round, you get to a dead end, and then you've got to walk, well, along the edge of someone's field to eventually get to the road, and then you walk along the road in. So if I didn't have to remember that now, if I don't cross at that bridge, that means I'll end up on the correct side of the river, which feels like the wrong side, but it's this side, and then that'll get me to the little caravan park, which I've just gone through, and then that's got a little bridge of its own that goes over for one last time, then that goes straight to the bear. So I need to remember that, which is why if I do this walk again during this particular holiday, that increases the chances of me getting it right and remembering that. So yes, there goes a train, there's a railway bridge just behind me. There's the little horses. Oh look, happy days. So yes, that's my phone going. That's probably Sadie. And this path does go parallel to the road over there. There's a nice country road over there. First time I came here and walked to the bear, I actually ended up going along the road, which wasn't particularly great because there's no footpath. And although it is a country road, it's sort of fairly busyish. There's like a car every 20 seconds or so, so I have to keep walking on the stepping off the road onto the grass verge and waiting for the cars to go past. Oh look at these horses, look at them, bless them. Ooh, they must be used to this sort of temperature. I think it's about 3 or 4 degrees at the moment. I've not got my shorts. Oh, here comes a aeroplane. Oh. Look at that. Wow. Wow. And there's the horses. Oh, look, bless them. Aren't they lovely? Look, there's another one. He's looking at me, bless him. He was anyway. Oh. Don't disturb them. Munching away. Oh, look. Hey. Well, we can probably hear me grass crunching underfoot. So it's still quite icy, well, frosty. Lovely, but as long as you're wrapped up. Yeah, I'm not in my shorts. I was in my shorts last weekend, but when it goes to around 0 or so, like it has been the last couple of days, and I've been wearing my long trousers for a little bit. Anyway, there we go. Not sure what we're going to do tonight. Sadie sounds like she might be in. She did say, oh, we could go to the Bell. She seems interested in, they have a vegan sausage and mash. So she seemed a bit interested in that. So that'll be nice if we can, but if we can't, that's fine. But there are some options for live music tonight, actually, in Wallingford. So I might take myself off down to a little bit of live music, because you know what I'm like with me live music. So yeah, there's a couple of options there in Wallingford. Probably, no, I won't go to Oxford tonight. But yeah. Oh, anyway, let's see how the rest of the walk pans out. Doesn't seem to be getting too dark. I was thinking it would be getting a bit darker than this, but it's not too bad. But yes, anyway, let's see how it pans out. I think you just about see it on the camera. It's getting a bit dusky. I'm going through the field with the sheep on. If I pan down a bit, it'll go a bit lighter, and then it won't look as dark as it is. But yeah, it's getting a bit dusky. I can't tell you, just love walking at this time the evening. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling it's because apparently when I was young, by young I mean less than 3 years old, apparently we lived in Hong Kong, which I don't remember at all. But my mum used to say to me, for some reason, well, she'd have a sort of a nanny around to look after me while she was at work. Yes, she was at work. My dad was at work. But apparently sometimes my mum used to take me, or the nanny did, used to take me up to a derelict sort of building estate in Hong Kong. We lived on Mount Butler, apparently. And she used to take me up to, in my pram, because I got a photograph of me there, in a sort of derelict building estate. I think where they were currently building or something. And apparently she used to leave me there for the day or something. But I don't know. But I don't know if that's got anything to do with my affinity or my love, the feeling I get walking at this time of day when it's just dusky. I think it's just the best thing in the world ever. But anyway, it looks like it's not going to get too dark, so there's another bridge. I told you this little river goes around in lots of S-bends. What do they call them now? I forget what it is. I might Google it, but they taught me at school. That's one thing I do. No, I was going to say that's one thing I do remember from school, but it's obviously one thing I don't remember from school. What are they called now? I forget now. But anyway, so I'm going over another bridge to go over a little bit of river, and then we have another bridge to go over it. Oh, it's not. This is a dried up bit of river. But yes, so you might be able to hear the rumble of the traffic. So I'm not far away now from Wallingford. So at least I'm not having to slip and slide back through the mud in the dark, which is good. But that would have been fine as well. Like I said to Sadie, that would have been good vlogging material. So yeah, and to be honest, from here through Wallingford, it's a nice, lovely footpath. There's pretty much several connecting footpaths, all pretty much going straight ahead. So I quite like that. And then it comes out just next to the old post office in Wallingford, which is there, where you follow the main road back to Crowmarsh, Gifford. And then I've just been communicating with Sadie. What I'll do is I'll pop in the bell on the way back to the campsite and book a table for tonight. So that will be nice. Looks like she's coming out. We're going to have some vegan sausage and mash. And apparently they've got jazz band there, live jazz tonight. So Sadie says. Don't remember seeing that. But anyway, so what I might do is just see if I can book a table. Hopefully she'll still want to come out, and then we'll sit there and have a bit of live jazz, supping on a bit of Prosecco or something. That's how we roll. Or what? So yeah. So it looks. I know on the camera it looks like it's quite light at the moment, but it's not. It's twilightish, which is lovely. Cars have got their lights on. Anyway, been a lovely walk. Can't help thinking this is probably the best bit of the holiday because of the weather. So I might not film much for Saturday and Sunday, because as you regulars probably know, if the weather's not too good, if it's a bit grey, I tend not to film it, just quite simply because it all looks a bit but I'll probably film highlights, like if we go into Oxford or any live music or anything. But yeah, oh, it's lovely. Just love it. Love it. Last spin round. Somebody's little shed there. There used to be llamas in one of these fields. I presume there still is, just they've gone inside. I presume they've gone inside. They have an inside shed or something like they do with the cows and that. But yeah, there's nothing particularly live going on here in these fields. Anyway, I'm coming up to the ring road, so I'll just cross over that, and as I say, the footpath goes on through housing estates and stuff, but it's still nice because there's still a nice sort of rivery bit with, just like this, sort of a brook sort of bit with the trees and stuff. Love it. Anyway, let's see how the rest of the day pans out. It's, oh, by the way, I was going to say, obviously still frosty, so although I said earlier it's probably about 3 or 4 degrees, probably isn't, is it? To get that frost, to keep the frost there, it must still be around freezing-ish, otherwise it would have thawed. So I suppose it's thawed around here, thawed in areas. So it's probably about 1 or 2 degrees perhaps, but I suppose as the evening comes, temperature will drop again. Probably down to 0. I'll tell you what, in the caravan last night it was actually too warm. So we had it about 18 degrees, so I kept turning it down. We ended up about 16. I usually find 16, 14, 12-ish is usually perfect for the night during the winter, which is lovely. And we're hitched up to the electric, so we're using free electricity. Well, it's free for us, so that's all good. Anyway, got to negotiate this rather busy road, as you can see. So yes, weirs, that's what they're called. Those little curvy bits in the river. This is what I'm talking about. Goes next to the little river Rooney, or brook. That's frozen, that is. Shows you how cold it is. Must be 0. Must be about 0. It's darker than it looks on the screen. That's probably how dark it is. Anyway, lovely walk this. This is Wallingford now. Oh, hello. So I'm in Oxford this evening, Saturday evening, going out to find my gig. Oxford's half an hour by bus from the campsite, which is pretty good. £3, which is excellent. As far as gigs are concerned, there's a couple around, not much. and I've picked on this free one, which is in the Market Tavern place. But before I go there, oh look, they've got all the Christmas lights up. Oh, very pretty. There and up there. Before I go there, I wouldn't mind getting a beer in somewhere else. But they're all heaving round here. Bloody heaving. There's a Cowan Creek. Let's have a quick look in there. So seeing as I'm having a night of music, I think it'd be rude not to give a shout out to one of my favourite musicians, old Young Mitch from Jules, one of my favourite Leicester bands. Haven't played there for a while. What's that all about? Mitch and the boys. And hi to the boys and girls, indeed, if you're watching. Yes, I know you're dual female fronted. Finding 3 cannons. You got Mitch at the front, and you got the 2 women. I've seen the one woman previously about a year ago. That was amazing. Incredible band. It's quite different. Sort of more punky, punk on acid. I don't know what you call it. Can't really fit it into a pigeonhole. I'm glad, by the way, the song titles have gotten a bit shorter, because the other ones are a bit non-radio friendly. So yeah, glad that the Caravan ones are a little bit shorter, so that's good. But yeah, I'd love to see you guys, full of energy. Anyway, hi to you guys, hi Mitch and the guys, and it's amazing to know that you're watching my videos when you're touring, carrying the band all the way around Europe and stuff. So yeah, good stuff. Keep up the good work. Keep on hanging in there with the band, and I can't wait to see you perform in Leicester at some point, your hometown, which would be great. Good. So thank you very much. So moving on. Right, I think I don't know. What do you reckon? I'll spin you round so you can see what's going on. So yeah, all good stuff. So I think I might just go straight to the tavern now. I could do with a beer, to be honest. Get a bit parched, you know what I mean? Get a bit parched. Could go down here, this looks a bit quieter. See what's cracking off. Sadie's in the caravan, being all nice and cosy. That's what she likes. That's how she likes to roll, and this is how I like to roll. So yeah, a lovely atmosphere down here. I do like it down Oxford town. It's nice. It's buzzing. Weather leaves a bit to be desired. It's got pretty much rained in all of today. It's terrible weather. Well, we had a nice time down the Bell to get some sausage and mash, as you would have seen. That was nice. And then we went back to Caravan for a bit. Anyway, doesn't look like there's an awful lot cracking off down here. But anyway, yes, when I find something, I'll video it and you'll be able to see what goes on. So let's see how the night pans out. Hello, flower. Hello. It's Sunday morning. for another walk. Off for another walk, believe it or not. Last night was good. I went to Oxford for a little bit of local music, only a touch. Only thing is about Oxford, I have to remember this, if you go out Friday or Saturday night, of course it's heaving. Literally I went into about 3 or 4 pubs and there wasn't anywhere to sit. Normally I don't mind standing in a pub, but when I'm on my own, if I'm with my friends, don't mind standing in that. In fact, I quite like standing. But if I'm on my own, I feel a bit super self-conscious, like everybody's watching me if I'm standing, especially a small one like the Bear. So I went in there, no sitting place, so I didn't. So I need to remember about Oxford. All the pubs, obviously all the pubs in the middle, really rammed. Which is where I think I prefer Cambridge a bit more, because that doesn't seem to be quite so bad. But yeah, either way, still had a good time watching Emery, the little duet couple, although it was very cold in the marketplace, but it was roofed, so I had a roof, but I still had a really cold wind blowing through. Anyway, enough about that. So today's walk is exactly the same as Friday's walk. I'm going over to the Bear in North Morton. I thought I'm not going to bother filming it because I filmed it on Friday. I was going to see if I can go a little bit further today to sunny Didcot, but I don't think I will. Things are getting a bit late, and that means I won't be back until, if I go to Didcot, I won't be back until about 5ish. And Sadie wants to have, well, I want to have my Sunday lunch. Here's the sheepity sheeps. I'm in the sheep field behind me. Might be able to see them. So yeah, I don't want to get back too late. So I'll probably just go to the Bear, have 1.5 Swifties. Although that will probably be rammed because I know they do food and it's Sunday lunchtime. It'll be rammed, but I don't mind too much. I'm expecting that. I'll just stand outside. I've got my shorts on today. Yeah! Let's have a look. Oh no, hang on. It's... Anyway, there's the sheeps as well as my little leggies. Yeah, it's a bit warmer today, no frost on the ground. It must be about 3 or 4, maybe 5 degrees, 5 or 6. Yeah, I'd say probably around 6 degrees. It feels quite warm. The sun out, which is nice. So, yeah, probably not an awful lot. Probably won't get up to an awful lot today. I think we'll be chilling. I would like to watch the Grand Prix, but we just watched the highlights, so that'll be on later tonight. So I don't know what we'll do this afternoon. If we do anything worth filming, I'll film it. Other than that, I suppose I might as well sign off now because we're going home tomorrow. But we will be, as I say, we're going to Clippersby Hall on about 3 weeks later, about 20th of December. We're going to spend Christmas there. That's in Norfolk near Yarmouth, Great Mere Yarmouth. So that'll be nice. So yeah, got a style to go over now. So I won't do that while I'm filming because it could go horribly wrong. So yeah, we got that one. If you don't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, that would be awesome because our views are atrocious these days. Especially our new guys that I met, Linda with a Y, and is it Saeed? And Daisy the dog. So yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you don't mind. That'd be great. It just helps us and all that. So yes, anyway, like I say, I might sign off now. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. If we do anything interesting for the rest of the day, I shall film it. So this might not be the end, but if I don't, this will be the end. So laters taters.
Sadie trying to work out how to get the liquid into that bit there.
And it says to squeeze. Oh, it's working. That's the first time I've ever got that to... Oh, there you go. See?
So how do you do it?
Well, it's just...
JBI,
Look, I think.
if you wanted to do it again, what would you do?
Loosen the cap and squeeze.
No.
Have I got it?
Maybe.
Got to loosen that. Is that enough? Then squeeze. Oh, can't believe I'm doing it. Oh, I'm not. All right. Well, I'm not doing it, am I? I've not done it, have I? That's wrong. All right. Well, it's just pot luck with me then. It's not as easy as it sounds, is it?
So the quest continues.
Well, I did it once.